In previous video, we learned about what is Bootstrap and what are the advantages of using Bootstrap in our project. Now in this video, we are going to install Bootstrap in our project and then we are going to create a simple layout using Bootstrap. So first thing first, please create a project folder and then open that project folder in VS Code. And after opening folder, I want you to create these two files, index.html and also this style.css file. And after creating, first thing that we need in our index.html file is our boilerplate. And now we have to install Bootstrap in our website. Now how we can install this? In order to install Bootstrap into our project, first we need to visit Bootstrap website. In Google, search Bootstrap and then hit enter. Now here the first website is our Bootstrap website. Just click on this link and now we need to find its documentation from where we can install this in our website. So here you can see we have an option read the doc. Just click on this link and here we have quick start. And by reading this we can easily install Bootstrap into our project. Like here they are saying create a new index.html file in your project root, which we already have. Now the second step here is to include Bootstrap CSS and JS. Place the link tag in the head for our CSS and the script tag for our JavaScript. This is the link tag that we need to copy and paste into our project. Just copy this link and paste this into your head section of your website. Then hit Ctrl plus S to save your file after this. And now we need to copy this script tag which is at the end of the body of this example. Just copying this tag, now pasting it into our body section at the end. Basically, this link tag is for styling our elements and this script tag is used to add functionality to our element or components that we use from Bootstrap website. Now the first thing that we need in our website is navbar. And this time, instead of creating our own navbar, we are going to use navbar from Bootstrap website. Now again going back to documentation, and in documentation on our left hand side we need to find navbar. And here you can see we have a link for navbar. Just click on it and after clicking this we have all the details about this navbar. In here how it works, spotted content, and here are the example of this navbar, how it look like on our website. And in order to use this we just need to copy this code and paste it into our website. In order to use this we just have to copy all this code from here. Just click on this copy to clipboard button and after this we have to place this in our body tag like this. And as you can see we have our navbar in our website and this navbar is fully functional because of this script tag which is at the end of our body. If I comment this, now you can see our button is not working because all the functionality that we can use using Bootstrap is by using this script tag. So I am just uncommenting this and now if we click again on our button, you can see now it's working fine. And here the only thing that we need to do here is to change the content for this navbar. Like first we are going to change this logo to our own logo. And this is the logo text and I am changing it to Code Geek Universe. You can set whatever you like. And then I want to change the links that we have here. We don't need this link drop down menu. So I am going to remove this. And here we have this list element which have nav item drop down menu. And I am selecting this whole element and just hitting delete on my keyboard. We also don't need this disable. So here is our disable list element. Just select this and then hit delete. Now we have this home link and this link. So here instead of link I am using about, and then I want to create two more links like blog, and just copying one more time, and here we have a link for our contact us page. Now here we have home page, about page, blog, and contact us. And this is how we can customize components that we get from Bootstrap by simply copying and pasting into our project and then changing its content and putting our own content in that component. Now you can see we have a beautiful nav bar with four links with our logo and a search bar. And if you don't need search bar, you can simply delete this form and then this search bar will be deleted. And now our navbar section is completed, and I am going to build a hero section, and here I am using section tag and just giving a class name of hero section. And after this I just applied few styles to our hero section, and here I used a background image which I downloaded from unsplash.com. And then to give space in our section I used 200 pixels of top and bottom padding. Then we have this background position property which I use to center this image. And at last I use background size and I set its value to cover. And by setting it to cover, our full image is displaying beautifully on our web page. I now just created a div in which we have a heading and a paragraph. And I also added class attribute to all three elements. And now I am going to style all these three elements using Bootstrap. And first of all, I want to apply style to this div container, and I want to make this div container at the center of our hero section. Now how we can center this div inside of this section? I hope you remember the technique. First we need to set its width, and then we can use margin left and right, and we will set that to auto to center our div container. So now we are going to find how we can change the width of our div container using Bootstrap class. And in order to find this, we need to visit our Bootstrap website, and here we are searching for how to change the width of an element. And I am just scrolling and finding that I want to do with my element. So here in sizing, you can see we can change the width using this W-25 class, and by setting it to W-25, we can set the width of our container to 25% of its parent container. And if we use W-50, we can set it width to 50% of its parent container. So I am going to use W-50. And the second thing that we need to do here is to change the margin left and right to auto. So let's see how we can do this by using Bootstrap classes. So going back to our Bootstrap website, and here we need to find how to change margin right and margin left of any element. So let's see where we can find this, and I hope so we can find this in this spacing section. Just click on it, and here we have margin and padding. Now here to add margin to our element we need to use this m keyword with dash, and if we want to set padding we just need to use p and then dash, and then after this we can specify value which is 0. That means we have 0 pixels of margin, and we can also use 1 which is 0.25, and after this we have 2, 3, 4, 5, and at last we have auto. And as you know we need margin left and right and we need auto. So let's see how we can set margin for left and right. So here to set left and right, we need to use this X keyword with our M. and this will set the margin for left and right side. Now let's try this by applying into our website, and then we can see what happens. So we need margin left and right, which we can add by using M and X. And here you can see VS Code is suggesting me, and here I am setting value to MX Auto. And by the way, if you are not getting these suggestions from your VS Code, I want you to install this Bootstrap IntelliSense extension. And after that, you will be able to see these suggestions into your VS Code. So here we are setting MX-Auto. Now by adding this class, you can see our container is now at the center of this section. Now the second thing that we need to do in this section is to change the color of this heading to white and also for this paragraph. Now we need to find how we can change the color of text using Bootstrap. So again we need to visit our documentation, and in here we need to find how we can change text color. Now here you can see we have this text section, and here we have different options like how we can change text alignment, text wrapping and overflow, word break, text transform, font size. Let's first change the font size of our paragraph. So to change the font size, we just need to add these classes fs1 for this font size, fs2 for this, and similarly we can use fs3, fs4 and fs5, but I want to use fs5 for my paragraph. And here for our heading I am using fs-1, and here we also need to change it to bold, but first we need to change its color. And here we have an option to change the boldness of our heading. So I am using this FW bold, which will then make our text look like this. And now our text is in bold. Only thing that is left is to changing its color to white. Let's see where we can find the classes for changing color. Now in this utilities section, if you click on this color, you can find different colors for our text. This is text primary, which is a blue color. Then we have text primary, emphasis, and all of these styles that we can apply on our color. And here we have our text white class. So to change the color of our text to white, we just need to add this text white class to our heading, text dash white. Now we have this white heading that is looking good on this background by simply using this text white class to our heading element. Now we also want to change the color of this paragraph to white. So again I am adding text white to our paragraph. Now after this heading and this paragraph, I am going to add a call to action button after both of these right here. Now let's find out our button from our documentation. So if we scroll down, so here in this component section, you can find we have this button tab. Just click on this, and after this you can see we have all these buttons that we can use in our web page. And if we scroll down, we have these transparent button with this effect on hover, and also we have large button. I am going to use this large button by simply copying this and pasting it below this heading and this paragraph, and this is how easy it is to use the component from our Bootstrap library. First we should know what we want to do, and then simply we need to go to our Bootstrap documentation and find that thing from our documentation. Like first of all on our web page we needed this navbar, and we went to Bootstrap website, and then we find our navbar component from our component section. And after that we created this section, and here we wanted to apply different things like width, margin, and we easily search for all this information for width, margin left and right, and changing its font color from visiting the documentation of Bootstrap. And then we added this button by simply copying this from this Bootstrap documentation and pasting to our website. And after this, we can customize this according to our needs. Like we can add click me or anything that we want to use. And this is how easy it is to use Bootstrap in our project to build beautiful website by using these pre-built components. And that's all that I want to show you about using Bootstrap. I hope this will help you in building your own website. And from next section, we are going to dive into the world of JavaScript. And after learning JavaScript, you can add any type of functionality to your website. And that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join this exciting web development journey with us. And if you have any question or suggestion, you can put those in the comment section below. Until next time, keep coding and keep creating. I will see you in the next video.